I'm Rick Yaconis, the Vice President of Enrollment and Marketing at National Louis University, and we're here with the Dean of our new Graduate School of Business, Ignacio Lopez. Ignacio, thank you for joining us. Now, the School of Business has multiple programs. How about giving us a high-level overview and how do students decide on which program might be best for them?
Absolutely. So thanks for having me. Our Graduate School of Business has 8 programs currently, ranging from our Master of Health Administration program, our Human Service Management program, our Human Resources program, all the way to our popular MBA program, very popular program for our students. And most recently, we're launching the new Design Thinking and Entrepreneurship program as well. School has a robust programming for our students. And when we talk to prospective students about joining the Graduate School of Business, in terms of making the decision for enrolling in graduate school, we often ask our students to sort of make this sort of self-assessment, right? What is it that you're looking for as a graduate student today to engage, to learn? And so the key question is to ask yourself, am I wanting to do a deep dive into a particular area of study like human resources or like our public administration area? And or if you already have expertise in that background and you are looking to engage in executive growth or become a leader within an organization, then perhaps the MBA program is a right decision for you. So in addition to the number of programs, and in addition to sort of making the decision on where you want to study and what program you want to study, we also ask our students to sort of reflect on, so how do you want to get there, right? Is an on-campus based experience the right experience for you, and or are you interested in our online experience as well? Given that many of our students are working adults and are seeking flexibility in how to accommodate their life schedule while also trying to pursue a degree in their field.
So National Louis University is certainly no stranger to business programs, both in graduate and online. Why is now the great time to have a separate graduate school of business?
I think right now is a great time for us to be thinking about expanding in our identity within the graduate business school space. NLU has had business programming and graduate business programming for a long time, but what we're seeing now is a growth in our programs and an opportunity to make deeper connections to the local Chicago business ecosystem. We know that the Chicago business ecosystem is growing. We know that there are a number of organizations and partners and companies that are looking to recruit diverse talent. And we believe wholeheartedly that's what our programs do. We're able to find a path for our students trying to grow either in their own local businesses or, students from all over the world that are trying to have a foot in the sort of Chicago door, if you will. And so right now is a great time for our Graduate School of Business to be launched and to find ways to connect and engage with the growing Chicago business ecosystem.
National Louis University has a long history of focusing on convenience for its students. And now with the demand for online programs and maintaining that convenience, what trends are you seeing?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So we're seeing some really interesting trends with respect to whether you're in person or online. We're seeing students learn how to build better teams and are really challenging themselves how to think creatively around collaborative virtual teams in our society today, but also through various organizations. Knowing that companies are expanding their footprint across the globe, we're seeing a lot of emphasis sort of that in the past was placed sort of on online versus face-to-face. And what we're seeing is sort of a collaboration of these enhanced web learning environments where we're starting to see students navigate various simulation opportunities, various corporate business case studies, and they're doing this sort of both virtually, remotely, but they're also finding time to build their own social network. So whether you're in person or online, what's fascinating to see is how students are learning how to come together from different walks of life and learning how to solve sort of complex business problems on their own, right? So they're taking it up on their own to say, hey, let's meet up at the local coffee shop, or hey, let's meet up at this local business, or hey, let's look at this local startup and see the work for ourselves. And really, our students are taking that onus on themselves to be proactive leaders in the work that they're doing. It's really fascinating to see how our modalities in teaching and learning have really shaped that sort of impotence to get our students to be curious about local key businesses. It's really great to see.
And a big part of your strategy is to build the right partnerships. What does a partnership with National Louis University Graduate School of Business look like?
The same way that companies might hire a firm or a consulting firm, we're seeing more companies turn to university partners such as at National Louis University to become a strategy partner, to identify ways in which we can build paths for minorities, increasing our minority presence on corporate boards in the state of Illinois, right? As we're looking to work with our students, and as they're graduating, we also want to create executive board training opportunities. We want to be able to disrupt past practices in graduate education, right? We're looking for partners that will help us think creatively and innovatively around field experiences, around simulations, around business advisory models, corporate competitions, right? That really deep field experience is what we're looking to be able to do. And that's really the work that we're seeking to do in terms of creating more and more partnerships within the city of Chicago.
Dean Ignacio Lopez of National Louis University and the new Graduate School of Business. I guess we can say that NLU means business. For more information on the business programs, visit nl.edu. Thank you, Ignacio.
Thank you.